Check me out. I got a haircut there, boys. Last time y'all saw me, I was like hippie stage there. Come on. Now we're back to normal. Okay, so I forgot to mention we got the Corvette. Of course, y'all seen the last video. It was running and out. So now today we are in the garage working on a Jeep with, of course, transmission is out. Should have cranked up and showed you what it was doing. Making a horrible whining noise. So I believe the torque converter is bad on the trans. So we have this on the rack today. I got the transfer case out so far. Now I'm working on getting the transmission out. So those bolts are in there really, really tight. And it's had a transmission before. It's got a Jasper transmission in it. So I think the transmission might be fine. Torque converter's out, but of course we're going to change all of it. No point in messing with it. It's got 186,000 miles on it. I think that's its third transmission, counting the original. So, because the original went out under warranty, replaced. It went out, put this Jasper in, and now the Jasper's bad. I think the Jasper's out of warranty. The Jasper's a year and a half old. The guy's a salesman, drives a lot, about 25,000 miles a year. And anyway, so I think it's just out of warranty. So we're going to pull it apart and fix it. So I was getting ready to put the video together and I realized, well, he's updated on the Jeep. So I think it might be the torque converter that's bad. So torque converter should be here in a couple of hours. I'm going to put the torque converter in it, stab the transmission in it, crank it. Hopefully the whining noise is making a real bad whine in park and neutral. And then when you put it in gear, you can hear it like the whine will like, and then go away. Or if you rev it to 1200 RPMs, the whine goes away. So I'm hoping it's a torque converter. So I took a $300 gamble because torque converter is $300. Transmission is $4,000. Well, $3,200 for reman. Everybody around here wants $4,000 to $5,000 to rebuild it. I'll just do reman, which is what that is. It's a Jasper reman, which is just out of warranty. I called that, gave him that number right there, and it was out of warranty in November. So imagine that. Like I said, this guy's a salesman, drives about 30,000 miles a year, which while the Jeep has 186,000 miles on it, it's a 2017 model. So, and my suspicion is a stock gearing, which is why he's been through 3 of these. He runs stock gears on 35s. Dana 44s, it says Rubicon, but it's not a Rubicon. Dealer ship put all that junk on it. Rubicon bumpers, Rubicon hood, Rubicon seats. But it is a Jeep Unlimited Wrangler. So, probably 373 gears because it's a Dana 30. Dana 44 rear, non-Rubicon rear. So she is a probably 373 gear. And run these 35s, she needs to be at least a 488. So I'll try to convince them to re-gear it. And that way it'll stop this mess every year and a half. So that's where we are. Waiting on torque converter to come in. We'll get it back. We'll put it in, crank it up. Hopefully it fixes it. If not, we got to take it all back apart. Order transmission. So it'll be about a week setback plus all the labor. But hopefully, I mean, it's worth a gamble, dude, to save $3,000. I don't mind spending a day, half a day, a couple hours to put it in and take it out. It is what it is. So better than spending $3,000 for nothing. Or $4,000, whatever it is. But anyway, there's the update on the Jeep. We'll get this video put together and get back to work there. Come on. Well, still waiting on torque converter to come in. I'm ready to go. So, I hate waiting on parts. Hopefully it'll be here today. I'll pull a late night and get that sucker buttoned up. Can't really work on it after 5 o'clock hot and heavy anyway, even though, I mean, I'll do rate cons and carry packets at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. So, yeah, there's no quitting time around here. But after 5 o'clock, I can kind of tinker with it and piddle with it and get her going. So, like I said, there's no rush at all, but I'm dying to know if that fixes it. It's almost deep weather. Oh, look, she's got a trailer 4-way on it. That's cool. That's cool. Anyway, not a bad little Jeep, man. Be a 17 model. Clean, baby. That frame rails are clean. She's not been mud bogged, you know. And she's clean, buddy. She's clean. After I get the transmission going, I think both valve covers are leaking pretty bad, so I dread that job. I don't mind pulling transfer case, dry shafts, but the valve covers, jeez. Okay, let's get back to work. I gotta go back upstairs, go back to the office. Duty calls, man, duty calls. Just want to give you an update on the drain, and not the drain, but I mean Jeep. We want to give you an update on the Jeep. Drain's a whole nother video. Okay, see ya. Okay, we got the new torque converter. AutoZone let us down. And so I had to order one from Summit Racing, and it was here in the next day. So, yeah, waited 5 days on one from AutoZone. Called us, oh, that thing's back ordered till mid-April. Anyway, so now we got it full of fluid. We're gonna try to put it on and put it up there by ourselves and see if that fixes it. Let's hope that fixes it. Okay, I was able to get it up there by myself, man. So, she fell right into place. Look at that. Holy crap. Now we got to bolt her up, put the transcooler lines back on it. I ain't gonna mess with none of the linkage or nothing. I'm just gonna fire that thing up. The bell housing bolts is what, or the torque converter bolts is what suck. We gotta go through that little hole right in there. So we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna get her knocked out. I'm probably only gonna put like 4 of the 8 bolts in it. I just wanna fire it up. Got no pressure on it, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I got it in there. I cranked it up, and I heard no noise at all. Whew. So now we gotta finish putting it together. I think I got it. So before we crank it up, it had been park and neutral, and real bad whine noise. I didn't put it in gear because it's still park, but I cranked it, heard no noise. So now we're gonna finish putting it together, and we are good there. Come on. Okay, so update. Got it all buttoned up, transfer case in, all the dry shafts put in it, and it no longer makes that whining noise in park or neutral, but when you go to shift it into gear, drive, or reverse, you can hear the pump and the trans go. Haven't driven it, have never driven it, so I gotta finish putting up the exhaust, do a nut and bolt check, finish topping the fluid off. I think I'm about a half a quart low. I let it drain through the stick last night, so check it again today. And then we'll drive it. I think she will need a transmission. I think the pump in the transmission is bad, so, but it seems to move forward and backwards fine. I had it up on the lift, put it in drive, and got up to like 30 miles an hour on the lift, and performed fine. You know, of course not under load, but there's no noise coming from the pump. Only when you go from drive to park, or drive to reverse, you hear that go. So I think it is the pump and transmission, but the loud whine noise is no longer there. Now, it could be because it's new synthetic fluid. I don't know. But I think I will finish putting it up and then road test it before I order a transmission. I think the pump's like $98. And I need to learn how to rebuild transmissions. I need a stainless table and just tear one apart and learn, because these transmission shops in here, dude, are shysters. But anyway, there we are with that. So if I do a road test that needs it, I'll order a reman. Found one online last night for $3,000. Waived the core fee for 30 days, which is $1,000. So that gives me time to get it here, get it put in, send the core back. And so for $3,200 with shipping and liftgate service. So anyway, so there you go. We're going to wrap this video up And we'll update you on the next video of how she turned out. But I mean, I tell you what, that is one sharp little Jeep there. Come on. I know it's hard to see with all this junk. My shop's getting a little out of control here. That's a good looking Jeep. I don't care what they say there. Come on. Okay, see ya.